Here's my power ranking for the top 16 group of 5 quarterbacks for 2025. Starting with the honorable mentions, I'm going to include Parker Navarro from Ohio, who I just want to see get better as a passer, and then Byron Brown from South Florida, who's coming off a rough injury that sidelined him for pretty much all of last season. At number 16, we have Joe Fagano from UConn. It took me a while to discover if he was even coming back this season and had another year of eligibility, and he does, and I think he's going to be a big piece of this offense this year for UConn. At 15, we have Nick Vadiato. I'm not sure if I pronounced that name correctly, but I'm sure he'll take a step forward with this offense this season. At number 14, we have Micah Alejado. If you have not heard his name for Hawaii yet, you will this season. In his debut start last season against New Mexico, he threw for nearly 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. At 13, we have Keon Jenkins, who won't have some of his top receivers like Eric Rivers back this season, but he showed his ability as a playmaker, and with the new regime there, he's getting the talented players around him to succeed. Coming in at number 12, we have Caden Veltkamp, who had a fantastic season at Western Kentucky last season and now joins FAU to be the orchestrator of the run and hoot offense. Coming in at number 11, we have Braden Fowler Nicolosi, who took a small step back last season after Torrey Horton went down with an injury early in the year, but I think he'll have a nice bounce back season this year. At number 10, we have Maverick McIver, who not only has one of the coolest names of all college football, but was a beast at Abilene Christian this last season and now joins Tyson Helton's Western Kentucky squad, where I think he'll have gaudy numbers. Coming in at number 9, we have Caden Simonza. He's in a loaded quarterback room at Tulane. He might not even win the job, in which case just replace him with whoever does win the job, but I just couldn't resist putting the MAC Freshman of the Year on this list. I think he's a guy that could likely win that job and lead Tulane to a nice season. Coming in at number 8, we have Tucker Gleason. He had a very pleasantly surprising season last year, replacing Daquan Finn, and I look for him to have another solid season this year. Coming in at number 7, we have Jalen Raynor. He took a small step back after a very impressive freshman season, but I think he'll return to form with another year to get comfortable in this offense. Coming in number 6, we have Daquan Finn, who's shown he can be a superstar in the MAC before. He's at Miami of Ohio this time, though, instead of Toledo. Coming in number 5, we have Owen McCown, who shined despite a rough season last year for DUTSA and is now their quarterback of the future. At number 4, we have Matthew Sluka. He was a guy that was absolutely brilliant the last time he was with Bob Chesney, and now they reunite, this time at James Madison, where I think Sluka is going to be a phenomenal dual threat. Coming in at number 3, we have Blake Horvath at Navy. He's going to put up gaudy numbers again. He's going to run all over the field. Maybe he can get better as a passer, but at Navy, he doesn't really have to. Coming in at number 2, we have Maddox Madsen. I think he's going to step into a much bigger role for this Boise State offense with the absence of Ashton Jeanty. They'll still be run-oriented, but Madsen can do a lot. He showed that last season, and they'll probably have him do more this year. Coming in at number 1, we have Braylon Braxton. The 2024 Sun Belt Player of the Year is back, but at Southern Miss instead of Marshall. It's going to be interesting to see, but I think he's going to be stellar once again.